Hey everybody, welcome to the third and final installment of the evening for Don't Bite My Arm. We watched a movie called House of the Devil by Ty West, who just released Cabin Fever 2, but this was his first movie. A lot of build-up about this movie, been hearing about it for a while. Everybody seems to like it. I haven't really heard anything bad about it. Um, it involves a babysitter who's looking for money, I guess, just so she can move out into her own apartment. Is that
Mm-hmm.
the case?
Yeah.
And ends up calling this house, which Tom Noonan lives, character. And she gets to the house and takes the job, but it ends up not being for a kid, but for someone else. I really don't want to give a lot of stuff away about it, I guess, because. But let's just say it involves the devil.
The devil?
In a way. So, I don't know. What do you guys think about it?
I don't know. I mean, the build-up was nice. It looked great. I love the fact that it looked like it was made back, late 70s, early 80s. That was really cool.
And
What?
I'd been warned ahead of time that the movie is very, very slow.
It
Very
was.
slow.
It was very slow.
But then, the payoff is worthwhile, and I'd say it was. I don't want to get into any kind of payoff. It's one of those movies where it's a very slow-going movie.
It was slow, but I wasn't bored.
No.
I got a little bit bored, but I have the attention span of a gnat. So,
it's true.
Shiny keys.
I was very entertained, however, by some of the possessions that were coming out of the Amish zombies. Hindquarters
Well,
were rather haunting.
eat a lot of rallies. It's got to come out somehow.
It was that was utterly terrifying, more than
Rallies
anything else.
and the cookout food we had earlier.
We did
Some
cook.
brats. Did you eat a brat?
I did eat a brat.
That's
See,
probably what it
Smells
was.
like bologna.
Brat was coming back at you. Anywho,
House O the Devil.
back to the matter at hand. House Oh the Devil.
It had kind of an all-star cast. It really did. I mean, you had Dee Wallace.
Yep.
You had Mary Warnoff. You had
Tom Noonan.
Tom Noonan. Acting was really good in it.
Camera work was good, I thought.
Yeah, the
Looked
production
really cool.
was really high. And what was this? How long was this? 95 minutes. I mean, this was a little bit longer than your normal movie, and not by much, but
a little bit.
For it, how do I want to say it? With it being such a slow movie, it definitely did a good job of keeping your attention.
Yeah.
Even though it was slow, and I think good set drops and good camera work, and it really kind of kept you watching because you were like, oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I know something's got to happen. What is it? What is it? When's it gonna happen? And then it kind of happened.
It happened.
Yeah,
It
happened.
Big time, good stuff. So I guess we can get back to it with these scepters.
Should we do some scepters?
Can you?
I'll steamboat this one.
Steamboat.
Motorboat?
I'll
Ricky
motorboat
the
this one.
Dragon Steam.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Okay.
7.5.
You're a wild man, Awasanabe.
I'll try.
What about
So's
you?
my ass.
I was gonna go with a 7 from the Possessor on this one. A 7.
I'm gonna go an 8. Like 8.
So, and you've actually seen the guy's Cabin Fever too.
I did.
Yeah.
Actually, he saw it too.
Yeah,
Was it better than that piece of shit first one?
He likes the first
See, I like the first one.
I did not.
Hate me, everybody, all you want. I'm not saying I love you like Roth or anything. But I thought the first one was enjoyable, but that's
so is sticking a thumbtack in your pee hole.
it is, and that's why
Really
I do it.
enjoyable.
Got one in there now.
But the second one, but I mean, for those of you that have seen the second one, I don't know if we're ever going to review it or not, but it's way different than the first one. It's more gross out, fun, cheesy,
But it was
totally different from his
Really?
first movie. It's like two totally different kinds of movies, which I think he's going to be a good director. I mean, I don't know what he's got planned next.
and he's obviously
these two
shown
movies,
variety in the two, because this could not be
so-
any different.
Yeah,
Really? I
Any
haven't
more
seen the
different
second one
than
yet,
it is.
totally
Yeah,
different.
it's very, very different.
That's cool to be a well-rounded. You don't want to be a Quentin Tarantino. So, yeah, I said it.
Damn, dude.
So One trick pony. It's
Preach
all he's
on,
got.
preach on.
So,
Anywho,
House of the Devil. I mean,
7.5, an 8, and a 7.
yeah. So all overall,
Good,
I mean,
good.
if you got some patience and you want to, have a payoff in the end, but you're okay, waiting a little bit to get there, not a bad choice.
You do like things that pay off in the end. I couldn't resist.
I do.
Couldn't resist. All right. Well, I'm going to assume these reviews will be up on Mondo.
Yes, I
video.com.
will get them over to the administrator tonight.
Fantabulous.
And be sure to check us out on that site because a lot of cool things are going to be happening. We got written reviews happening. I actually just posted my 4th one.
He's got 4 up.
This guy can write.
I'm more prolific than a teenager on prom night. So, anyway, and hopefully we'll be going to like some shows or conventions and stuff via Mondo Video. I mean, I know that he's got a lot of stuff. They're actually starting a podcast as well. Right. So if you guys are interested, go to mondo-video.com. I believe there's information about the podcast. The first one that was led to believe is going to be up is an interview done with Lloyd Kaufman.
Okay.
Where they talk about the new Trumbo movie that's being produced and it's coming out.
Cool.
I guess they got like an interview with him, an interview with cast and crew, and some insights on the new movie. So if you're a Trumbo fan, check it out. The details slip my mind right now, but if you go to the website, he'll hook you up with all that info.
So now, what about us doing a podcast? Because I think we've got the faces for podcasts.
We do have the faces for radio.
I think if anything else, you wouldn't have to look at us that way. You could just hear our dumbasses talking about things instead of it. Maybe we should give it a shot.
We should. Maybe some commentaries from movies too. Then you'll hear those discharges.
Oh, yes. You can't bottle those up.
No. So I don't know. You guys watching out there, if you want a podcast from us.
I thought you were going to say if you want to hear
my ass.
Yeah.
If you want to see how many grapes I can fit in my mouth.
Yeah.
Just let us know what your feedback is. If you want to, if you think a podcast is cool, then let us know. I'll talk to the guy at Mondo Video, see if we can
We will get tens of 5s of responses on that.
We might get 2 or 3.
As many as we've gotten about the Shack, I think.
Yeah. I have a home for the Shack, actually.
Oh, really? Somebody wants it?
Some guy contacted me about that Edge of the Axe VHS that we did, and if you can dig that up, I'm going to send him the Shack with it.
I almost don't want to part with it.
Oh, all this build-up.
But I do. I'm just fucking with you. You can have it. All right. Well, looks like good night, everyone. Have a good evening. We'll see you next week. If you don't bite my arm, I have no idea what we're reviewing. I don't think we haven't even talked yet.
I don't know. Maybe send us some suggestions. Maybe Fan of the Dead. Maybe The Last Winter. Maybe.
I was thinking The Forest.
The Forest. Maybe. We don't know.
I don't know. We've also got a special event next Saturday. We're doing Fog Night.
It's true.
The annual Fog Night celebration.
So we'll be haggard.
Maybe we'll film a little bit of Fog Night. Put that up on the website too.
I think we could do that.
The kids would love it. Get a rare glimpse into the inside world of.
We didn't do Wild Zero tonight. We were talking about that. Damn. Oh darn.
I liked Wild Zero.
Here, how about a quick Scepter review of Wild Zero? Sober, I give it a 1. Drunk, I give it a 9. That tells you a little bit of something about Wild Zero.
Okay, I've never seen it sober. Drunk, I give it 2.
You guys are killing me.
And Amish Zombie.
I have never seen it drunk. I've seen it sober countless times, and I'm going to give it a 9 because I really like it.
Maybe I need to watch it sober.
You don't like the Jap movies, though.
I really don't.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow. What did I tell you about ethnic slurs?
Oh, man. You don't like the Asian American culture.
I like Chinese food.
Well, good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.